For centuries, governing the Indian subcontinent and its vast resources required one thing above all else: undisputed possession of the city of Delhi. But the geography of the region created a bottleneck. With the mountains to the north and deserts to the west, any army marching toward the capital was forced into a narrow corridor in the northwest. Because of this landscape, defending forces and invaders were consistently pushed toward a single town in the state of Haryana, Panipat. This forced every major claim to the throne to pass through this specific field. It was a site where a new regime could begin through victory, or an existing dynasty could collapse under the weight of the conflict. But how did 3 specific days on this ground over 2 centuries change the trajectory of Indian history? The first shift occurred in 1526. An invading leader named Babur arrived at Panipat to challenge the current ruler of Delhi, Ibrahim Lodi. This manuscript illustrates the chaos of that day, where Babur utilized field artillery and disciplined cavalry tactics to defeat a much larger force and break Lodi's hold on the region. The victory did not just change the local leadership, it removed the old political structures that had governed northern India for generations. This victory established the Mughal Empire, beginning a period of history marked by the construction of sprawling stone pavilions and palaces that still stand today. The battle in 1526 demonstrates the first function of the Panipat bottleneck. It was the site where an old dynasty was removed to make way for a new one. 30 years later, the new Mughal regime faced a threat to its existence. By 1556, their control of the capital was being challenged in the Second Battle of Panipat. A general named Hemu had seized Delhi, forcing the young Mughal Emperor Akbar to risk everything on the field to reclaim the capital. During the fighting, Hemu was wounded by an arrow and captured. Without their leader, his forces retreated, leaving Akbar in control of the field. This win allowed the Mughals to transform their fragile presence into a centralized and absolute authority over the subcontinent. This second clash showed that Panipat could serve as the site where internal challenges were suppressed, securing a regime's power for the long term. By 1761, the map had changed again. The Maratha Empire had expanded out of the south to become the dominant power in India, governing from fortified strongholds like this one. They met their match at Panipat when they faced the invading army of the Afghan ruler Ahmad Shah Durrani. This was a conflict on a different scale. The fighting resulted in hundreds of thousands of casualties and disrupted the lives of millions of people across the region. Despite their prior expansion and strength, the Maratha army was defeated by the Afghan forces. The loss was immediate and total. It ended the Maratha expansion